Hello, you wonderful, beautiful people of the internet. My name's Tiara, my channel's Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I am playing Fallout New Vegas Blind in 2022. So I have just finished the Old World Blues DLC. And that was funny. That was a good one. I actually had a lot of fun with that. And I'm ready to get back to the main game because I still haven't made it to the New Vegas Strip yet. I've discovered Neil's shack. Does that mean that there's Neil here? Let me put my gun away. Neil?
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
Wait! What makes this a dangerous place?
You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely.
Huh?
The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Sounds like you've had enough of Tabitha. What if you had some help?
Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further. I'll have a plan by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
Got it. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's change the quest to crazy, crazy, crazy. I wonder if I can just skip all that. Is the Skyrim my way up here? No? You're not gonna let me? Oh, it's gonna force me to do this, okay. Oh, hey! Didn't force me to do all of it. Oh, that's a night storm.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Yeah, they do. Literally, I see it. Nightkin Master. I can't move. Oh my god! I didn't know that this thing could do that! Okay, let's not hit me with fire. I forgot how to uncrouch. I always do that. Okay, got one. Maybe this gun is not as useless as I thought it was. Yeesh, okay, gotta stay away from him. Oh, okay!
I don't want you to die.
Alright! I've gained the tough guy perk. Sniper. Okay, well, don't mind me, Mr. Sniper. I'm just gonna scoot on by. He went flying!
Off with an autodoc suit.
Where did he go? Am I hidden from him still? Oh! That's so glitched out. Oh dear God. No, don't pickpocket Neil. Talk to me.
A pleasant surprise to see you made it.
I can't even see him.
I'm ready to get started if you are.
Let's do it.
Whatever you need to do, be quick about it.
Okay, this is a little bit much for me.
No more impact.
This is, more than I can handle. Yeah. Yeah, that's way more than I can handle. Marcus made me type this. The leader of this community, Marcus, said that I should start keeping a journal to get my mind off Rhonda. He also said I might find something interesting inside this stupid old building. What could possibly be interesting here? The only thing that works in here is just this junky old terminal. It's a radio station. It's amazing. This place is a radio station. If we can get it repaired, we can broadcast music across the wastes, just like Rhonda and I used to listen to. Ah, Rhonda, how I wish you hadn't gone away. I asked all of the mutants here for help, but none of them could do anything for you, which makes me doubt they can fix this place. On the air. The radio station is fixed, and we've begun sending our message out into the desert. Marcus thinks I spend too much time in here, but what does a first gen know? Rhonda says they're just one step up from dum-dums, and I agree. The elite. There was a fight in the yard today between some of us and the first gens. Marcus made a speech about how we need to work together. But why should we? We were the Master's favorites. We don't need their help. Rhonda says we'd be better off without them. Alone at last. Marcus and the others left today. Finally, we have the whole place to ourselves. No more listening to lectures about what we can and can't say on air. The airwaves will be free. Now Rhonda and I can host our own radio show like we've been planning. I don't know why Marcus always refused to let us do it before. He always started getting real nervous when I told him what Rhonda thought about things. Rhonda says he was afraid she was too smart to control. Anyways, this is the start of a new era. The only downside is most of the dum-dums chose to stay. Safe. I finally got Roll to finish installing the security measures on my door. Now I can have all the privacy I want. Just in case I have a dum-dum moment, I've placed the spare key under the stairs behind my building. No one ever goes back there, so it should be safe from discovery. And that is where I found the key to... what is her name? It doesn't start with T. Damn, I've already forgotten. Lucky. Great news. A ghoul entered our camp today who has experience fixing machines. He seems to really like it here, so I hope he can stay long enough to fix Rhonda. Weird. Rhonda just asked me why she would need fixing. She has a point. What was I thinking? Open door to broadcast building, 2nd floor.
Oh no, we're out of medics.
Tabitha! That's what it is. Oh, she's got hair! Look at her hair! Oh, it's all done pretty!
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better.
Sheesh! There goes the hair. Search Tabitha. Super Sledge, Tabitha's equipment key, Tabitha's room key. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Take sheet music book, sure. Where's Rhonda? Repair note 3. Who is Rhonda? I want to see Rhonda. Roll. Rhonda made me angry, so I threw this. Now it doesn't seem to work. Please fix. Where is Rhonda? Who is Rhonda? I see no Rhonda. Log 672. We've been picking up a lot of activity from China's satellite network. The tension is pretty high around here. Frank's been talking about securing a place in one of those vaults for himself and his family, and when he didn't show up to work yesterday, I think we all knew where he went. So this was before the bombs dropped. Oh my god, it's actually happening. We have readings across the board of launchings happening everywhere. They must have thrown everything they had, and it looks like we didn't hold back either. The computer says we have 2 minutes until the first missile drops. That was 674, 675. I can barely type. The mountains shielded us from the worst of the blast, but there's too much radiation. Wow, I can't believe these old machines still work. This place looks pretty defensible, and the radiation should keep the majority of people away. It looks like we found a home, at least for now. First things first, though, we've got to get these corpses out of here. Poor bastards. From Marcus. There's another mosquito. There's another dead mosquito. That's what that is. There's another dead mosquito. Never mind, it's not dead, it's not dead. Now it's dead. So can I get Raul out of the prison? I'm assuming that's where he is. Storage building, maybe. Oh my god, hello. Take, treasure hunt. To whom it may concern, you! We've got some pretty good stuff from the last raid, and unlike last time, I don't want any incidents. The only logical conclusion was to hide everything throughout this room. If you can read this, you have my permission to use any items you find. Stuff I hid, missile launcher, missiles, bricks of C4, frag grenades, super stim pack, and various ammo. Your benevolent supreme overlord, Tabitha. Okay, so I gotta go on a hunt. There we go, there's the super stim pack. Nice. Okay. That's really all I wanted from this. Okay. So into the prison building. Do I have the key for this now? No. Entry 1. As if I don't have enough pointless things to do here, Tabitha wants me to start keeping a log of all the repairs I do, so here's my first log entry. I fixed up several old terminals that were left over in the intact buildings here. I wonder what she's planning to use them for. Apparently, the mutants raided a caravan today. One of their rifles jammed. It took about 7 minutes to fix. I also performed minor maintenance on the broadcasting tower outside. It's tempting to think that I could have just pulled a switch there and taken this accursed station off the air. No doubt she would have killed me soon afterward, but it might have been worth it just to see the look on her face. The mutant with the scar across his face, whom I've taken to calling Cuddles, stopped in today, asked me to fix his car. I told him that's outside my expertise and seriously thought he was going to kill me. Tried to escape today. Tabitha had one of her men beat me senseless when they caught me. Now they lock me up in the next room whenever I'm not working on something. Oh, and I fixed the toaster. Cuddles came in about his car again. He even brought a container of gas and asked me if that would help. I tried to tell him that gas was not the problem. He just got really angry and dragged me outside. Tabitha killed him herself before things got too ugly. At least I don't have to hear about this damn car anymore. Tabitha came in today. She says she's concerned about my safety. She's insisted that I change the lock on my door to require a password using one of the other computers I fixed. I'm really starting to regret ever fixing those. The password is 123456789, like anyone who cares will ever read this. Okay, so then I activate this terminal. Login admin, enter password now, 123456789. Disengage the lock. Nice. Hey, Raoul. I'm here to save you. She's dead.
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
What do you mean, long enough?
Sorry. I assumed the only reason you'd fight past a horde of super mutants and pick the lock on my cell is if you heard my cry for help on the radio.
I did not.
But maybe you're just sightseeing. So since the door's open and all, can I go now?
It's okay by me. Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out, alone, by myself, into the dangerous waste.
Oh, okay. You can tag along with me.
Anything's better than staying here.
Ah,
Let's go.
nice! I found another friend. Oh, this is so cool. What's up, Raoul? Talk to.
What can I do for you, boss?
I'd have some questions. Tell me about yourself.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
Who are you?
You forget about me already, boss? You sure you didn't take a blow to the head or something? My name is Raúl Alfonso Tejada.
Ah, Raúl Alfonso Tejada. Then why does your jumpsuit say Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's.
Okay. I want to ask you something else about yourself.
I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book.
Okay. How can I make best use of your skills, Noah? You sure? Okay.
I'm not much use besides being a portable encyclopedia, really. I guess you could use me as a packed Brahmin, but my knees aren't so good anymore.
Okay. I don't believe that. You must have some skills.
That's nice of you to say, boss. But I'm an old man. Not much use to anybody anymore. Time was. I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm still half decent. These old bones aren't much use in hand-to-hand fighting, though. I can also do maintenance work on your stuff. I don't have the supplies for a real repair job, but I can keep your gear working longer.
Nice. Lots of older people are still useful to their friends and communities.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me, if we find them, because I've never met one.
Oh, okay. I want to ask you something else. Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there.
Okay. I wanted to ask you something
I'm
else.
an open book.
How old are you?
Old enough to know better, boss. Old enough to know better.
What? Okay.
I'm an
What's Petro Chico?
You never heard of Petro Chico? Un amigo de Poseidon Energy. Of course not. They were an oil company in Mexico back before the war.
Okay.
I'm an
How'd you end up at Black Mountain?
Well, boss, when a giant, insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke-down old man.
But how did Tabitha find you in the first place?
It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around. Permanently.
Okay.
I'm an
let's talk about something else.
anything in a whole...
I have some questions.
Questions, boss? You mean you don't know everything there is to know already?
Oh, Mr. House. Okay, can you tell me anything about Mr. House?
Just how old do you think I am, boss? Because I can pretty much guarantee I'm older than that. Let me tell you a story from before the Great War. Everybody knew Robert House. He was a genius, a superstar. Founded Robco at 22. Dated Hollywood starlets, the works. They say he saved Las Vegas. I was in Mexico City when the bombs dropped. Even from there, we could see House's defensive rockets shooting down the incoming missiles. Everybody assumed he died in the war. Maybe he did. But his robots are still out there roaming the waste. And now, a Mr. House rules New Vegas.
You can't seriously think they're the same Mr. House? No. Maybe there's a connection. Can you remember anything else about Robert House?
I remember there were some weird stories about him, especially near the end. There was a tell-all in El Periódico de las Aburridas by a starlet House dated. She said they never, now don't make me spell it out, boss. Anyway, she said all he wanted to do was scan her brain and make her dress up in different outfits.
Oh. That's,
It was quite the scandal, at least in the Latin American tabloid journalism market.
Okay. You can't seriously think they're the same, can you?
Maybe not. Maybe the new guy is just a clever raider chief with knowledge of history. Maybe he just left instructions for his robots to carry out in his name. Or maybe Robert House uploaded his brain pattern into a computer and rules to this day a godless, soulless machine god.
Honestly,
Maybe the whole thing's a crazy coincidence. Who knows?
the third one is definitely the one that I was leaning towards because he controls robots, alive before the war, all of that stuff screams, machine overlord. Right?
You're a veritable geyser of curiosity, boss.
Yes, I am. Do you know anything about a goon named Benny? Wears a checkered coat, carries a big pistol.
Benny, huh? Sorry, boss. Doesn't ring a bell. Then again, my brain isn't as sharp as it used to be.
Alright. Let's talk about something. Alright, some other questions.
You're a veritable...
What's your take on the NCR?
They're all right, I suppose. Had a bit of a tough going there at the beginning. You know their first town was nearly wiped out by raiders. Anyway, they got their good points and their bad. Just like a lot of the old governments from before the war.
Okay. How do you feel about Caesar's Legion?
I don't really have a problem with it. People around here tend to see them as invading marauders planning to burn and pillage the countryside. But I've been to Arizona, boss. Before the Legion, it was a nasty place. So thick with raiders you couldn't trade with a town 2 miles up the road. Caesar's laws aren't nice, and their actions aren't always pretty. But then neither am I. But you keep me around. You're a veritable geyser.
Okay, tell me about New Vegas.
It's big, it's bright, and it's one of the biggest cities still left from before the war. Well, mostly anyway. Used to be just a curiosity. The buildings were pre-war. But it's just as full of raiders and barbarian tribes as any place else. Then Mr. House took over. Got the power turned back on. And got the tribes reformed into something civilized. And now they run his casinos for him.
Okay, well, nice to meet you, Raul. I'm glad to have you on my side. I'm very sorry that this is the bed you had to sleep on. And these are the mutants you had to deal with.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Fighting now? Fighting now? Oh! You hit hard! What do you mean you're pretty good with a pistol?
Was that all?
Nice. No,
Ready?
I think Raul's
Steady.
pretty cool.
Fighting.
Raul's a cool guy. Hey, I did the thing. I did the thing.
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace.
What will you do now? Actually, with Tabitha gone, what will happen to this place?
Who knows? It might stay abandoned, get used as a base for raiders, or even become another colony for mutants. The future is not written, human, and it is foolish to squint at what cannot be seen.
What will you do now?
I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are headed here even as we speak. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacobstown, where they'll be much better off.
Nice. Whoa, is this where I need to go? This giant crater?
Uh-oh.
Okay, thank you. Evolved Centaur. That Raul, can I get some help? This thing's creepy. Mo. What's up, Mo? Trying to spit stuff at me? You nasty. Nothing for me, Mo. Okay. Mission holotape. Mission statement C603. Oh, CB03. Temporary password, the better part of valor. Summary. Paladin Hughes and Fairbanks, I need you to head north to the nearby communications array and look for the components mentioned in the briefing. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. McNamara. Yeah, I don't think that they were very helpful. It looks like there's just a giant crater. I want to know how that happened exactly. So next up, I just got one of the Brotherhood reports. I'm going to head off to get the next one from, what do you call it? The airport track of some kind. Is that a powder gator? Were you a nice guy? You not gonna hurt me? Who are you? Hey, George.
I told you what you need to know. Now get moving.
Oh, right. This is with the bombs, right? The bombs. Oh, shoot. Can we not? Oh! 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 Oh, okay. Raul is unconscious. Got it. Did it end? Did I do it? I think I did it! Uh-oh. No, it didn't end. It didn't end. Has it ended now? No, it's Air Force Base.
Hold it right there. Don't you move.
Got it.
How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
I didn't run through all that artillery to hear your stupid questions.
Are you even human? Some kind of mutant?
I just ran.
Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
Raquel?
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
All right, what is Master-at-Arms? Who is Mother Pearl?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
I'm not gonna tell her she failed. That's not... They're the ones holding the rocket launchers. Are you gonna confiscate my weapons?
Confiscate your weapons? Certainly not. Personal armament is the foundation of social trust and responsibility.
Who is Mother Pearl?
As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start, and has the wisdom of her age. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her.
All right, lead the way.
Follow close, and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
You're wearing a vault suit. Okay. You mean you were expecting me, like a prophecy or something?
Prophecy? Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too.
How might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
Okay, how can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Okay, where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Nice.
Hello.
Okay. I don't care if I've lost karma. I needed that stim pack.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
You tell me. What do people have to say about me?
I haven't heard anything. You must not be trying hard enough.
Yeah, that's because I haven't started. I'm still trying to figure out who to help and how.
Each of the elders would appreciate assistance with various issues here in Nellis. Seek out Jack, Loyal, Raquel, and Argyle. They will guide you.
Got it. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Raquel.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl says you have a bug problem.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest.
Oh,
I led
great.
a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Oh, cool, a new weapon.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in
I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
The man's leg is seriously injured. Medicine 50 or higher required? What is my medicine at? Where do I check that? Probably my stats, right? Medicine 55. Okay, I can do that. Perform the operation. Upon further examination, after cleaning the leg, you realize it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, and then restitch the wounds closed using a much more effective procedure. Medicine 60 or higher. Ooh, I don't have that one. Okay. I'll have to wait till I level up again to get that one. I can do this one. Treat the infection. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you are able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive. Nice. I've been accepted in the boomers. Don't detect me. Why are you staring at me? Turn around. Why are you walking towards me? Bro! Oh, yeah. Turn around. No. Needed a stim pack. Okay.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
What's the situation with the giant ants?
Still in progress.
It's not in progress if you're up here talking to me. Get it taken care of.
Okay. Damn. I was just trying to find out who needed help over here. Look, I'm so sorry, Ro. I don't have anything. Well, I do. There we go. That should help you. Door to Loyal's house. Oh, what's up, Loyal?
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look.
I mean...
Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Okay.
What is it, outsider?
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find parts there.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Can I get a code to use the VR pods in the mess hall?
No, those aren't...
I'm genuinely interested in your people's history. What are the pods for?
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies.
Ooh, okay. Alright, I need to get going.
Bye.
Bye.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
What are you talking about?
That Loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people.
Yeah!
If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Loyal's using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think that's a noble goal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's on your mind?
Old history, boss. I grew up in a place called 𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of 𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏𝆏. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench. And I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs fell that we missed the worst of it. But things got bad quick.
Go on.
Just a few days after Mexico City was vaporized, refugees started pouring down the road to our ranch. We helped who we could, but there were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off.
What happened then?
About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house and barred the doors from the outside. My whole family was trapped inside. I smelled the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window. But everyone else, my parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters, all died.
What happened then?
Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued by some of the men who attacked our home. But I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge.
I just realized, does he have eyebrows and like a little bit of a mustache? Okay, sorry, this is an important conversation. We're doing deep background. You can't think it was your fault. No one could stand against a dozen armed men alone.
I know that, boss. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just getting sentimental in my old age. Anyways, forget it. Just wanted that off my chest.
Okay. Oh, did I accidentally end the conversation? Sorry. Okay, who's in here? Door to Nellis Boomer Museum. What's
Hello.
up, Pete?
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
I am. Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until...
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Burroughs?
Or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
All right.
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I actually do, yeah. I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of the vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Explosives 24 out of 40. Yeah, I love it when they throw a grenade and it goes bang. Your people were willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised. Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
You must cultivate soy or legumes for protein in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
The howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it, except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach a ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Okay, goodbye.
So long.
Liked. Enough news of your good works has been passed around that people like you. Nice. I've discovered Nellis hangars. Is this where Argyle is? Oh, there's Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
What do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
Recover a lady? What are you talking about?
Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going.
You mean the plane?
Hey there. Back for more?
I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but the other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time, or... a personal matter, hmm? Handsome guy like you, I bet there's a girl involved.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
So tell me about this girl that caught your interest.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan? It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I could talk to her for you. What's she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Cute. Is the love story? Wait, I want to see. Jack let me know there's this girl he's interested in at Crimson Caravan. He knows she has red hair, but that is all he knows. He'd like me to talk to her and see if she's interested in meeting him. Okay, that's just the story, right? I thought it was like a love note or something. I'm gonna do the ants first, and then I'll do the solar panels, and then we'll do the little love story, because that sounds like it's cute. She might think that he's absolutely creepy for staring at her all the time, which I would understand that, if she could see him right back with binoculars.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Oh my... I actually pulled out my weapon and everything. I was ready. I don't know, you might want to repair your runways a little bit before you start flying planes. Nope. Yeah, they're not gonna be a problem for me. Oh yeah, my repair's at 100. Okay. Where exactly is this nest at? Oh! There we go. Oh, I see.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yes, it is safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off.
It was easy.
I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Yes, sir. And I also did all of the egg removing and repaired the generators for Loyal already, because I'm cool. I repaired the solar arrays and increased their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future.
See you later.
Bye.
Idolized. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community. Okay, let's find Jack's love interest now. This is where things are gonna get a little interesting. A little something.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
It's Ringo Starr! Okay, who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Okay. So what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Alright, see ya.
I'll see you around.
Nice. I got the rest of the money. Is this the person I'm looking for? One scooping shit? This looks like her.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's a catch. You should see him blush when I flirt with him.
Well, you don't have to do that anymore. Sounds like I better hurry to him.
Oh!
Any chance the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
This is so cute! Oh my goodness! This makes me happy. Okay, Alex McLafferty.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company, New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I'd like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
You're well dressed for this place.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
I don't have any more questions. Let's talk about something else.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
I'll take it. What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Ħ'Ldurn. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
McCarran, I can do that.
It's been a pleasure.
Alright, we're not going to do that one yet, though. We're going to continue with the story of a young love.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Tell it to Jack. All I did was persuade you. Alright, well, I think... Actually, I don't think I'm...
Don't get blown up.
I haven't done everything I can because I still haven't finished with Jack's mission. So let's finish that first. Hey there, Jack.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible.
I do mean it.
What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Perfect. All right. Take the boomer outfit to Janet.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Yeah, I got you. Hello, Alice McLafferty.
Welcome back.
Janet's asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself.
Oh.
Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Are you really going to ruin what's supposed to be a time of happiness for her?
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Thank you. Very kind, very kind. Hey, Janet.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I have. I convinced her to pay you what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Okay. Need Janet back at Nellis? Return to Jack? Okay. That's a mosquito. Where'd that damn skeeter go? I can't see in the dark. All I have are my lights on for recording. I can't fucking see. Whatever. The mosquito gets to live for a little while longer. Hey, Jack.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
Hey, besides that, I've got scrap metal for you.
Cool. How much can you spare?
Just take all of it.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, so let me go greet her first, and then talk to Jack. Hey, I need to talk to you. Where are you going? Is she just going straight to where he is? It looks like what's happening.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
Oh!
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women.
Okay. Alright, Jack.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Oh!
Later.
That's so cute. And now I can get the medicine up so I can help the guy with the medicine. There we go. Let me get it up to 65. In case that was the number I needed. I might do the rapid reload because my reload times have been really slow. Especially with a lot of the guns. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Hey.
Mini boomers. Okay. Treat the patient. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal.
That was some fine doctor.
Nice.
I could learn a thing.
Hello, Miss Pearl.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help you out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Oh, I already know. It's about pulling out that plane from the lake.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
That sounds really creepy, Loyal.
Ain't nothing creepy about it. It's a term of respect. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going?
I do.
Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where's the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
Thank you. How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of the lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
Nice. Okay, if it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
All right, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
I got you. Any ideas on how to get to the bottom of the Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Got you. Bro, that's... Get off of my microphone, mosquito! Yeah. Bitch.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Loyal said you can help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, a rubber hose, and removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Bless. Time for me to go.
Later.
Oh! What? That is a ways away. I've never been anywhere near there. We have to go past Raoul's shack. Raoul's shack? Raoul has a shack? Is this your home? So I guess this is his home then. Didn't I raid this of stuff? Whoops. Alright, guess it's time to start trekking across the wasteland. That's
this one looks pretty tough.
Deathclaw. Should I kill the Deathclaw? Yeah, let's kill the Deathclaw.
We're out of stim packs. You'd be better off with an auto-attack.
Oh, maybe not kill the Deathclaw. It had no health, but it wasn't taking any damage. Maybe not kill the Deathclaw. No, I'm stubborn. I'm gonna do it again. Is it gone? Oh, there it is.
Time to fight.
Come at me, bro. Oh, it's just not showing me his health. I see.
No more stim packs.
Oh! Oh, I knocked him over. I didn't kill him. Okay. And there we go! Shot in the booty hole by Raoul. There's another Deathclaw?
Fighting now.
Fine. I just heard a mosquito. You need to chill on me, bro. I'm trying to fight a Deathclaw. There's 2 Deathclaws. Okay. You missed? You had a 95% chance of hitting, and you missed? Oh. Okay. Where'd you go, bro? There you are. Oh, I just used a super stim pack. Super stim pack. And he still killed me. I'm too stubborn. Why am I this stubborn? Why don't I just sneak by? I'm literally wearing a stealth suit.
Keeping quiet. Unless my creaky knees give us away.
Gypsum train yard. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There's a lot of Deathclaws here. Why was I trying to take them all on? I mean, I've done it before, but I'm not equipped right now. I have 1 gun with enough ammo and 1 super stim pack.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
Yeah, you're doing wonderfully, actually. We've actually gone through this entire Deathclaw territory so far without being attacked. On wood. Is that the dam? No, this lake looks too small for that to be the Hoover Dam. Is it? Oh, that's a lot of Cazadors. Let's not deal with that right now. Is that a harpoon? What is living in this lake? Oh, cool. There's actually stuff down here. That's a really interesting addition. And fish! Wow! And here's our plane. Discovered crashed B-29. Oh, I see. Attach the ballast. And then on the other side? I see. Nice! That was cool. Okay, let's hope nobody steals the plane while I'm gone. I just have to go back to Loyal.
I've never seen a ghoul up close. Not sure I wanted to.
You're talking to Raoul.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
I have. Your plan worked. The plane floated up, seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you. The robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning to use diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Okay, well, I'm glad to have helped.
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Yes, you do. Alright, what is next? Actually, I will save what is next for the next episode. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you next time.